Oh no, Paige here has moved on from WWE, as has Mickie James, because, like I said, just perfect timing for her. She's retiring, and Shoot retired in the series as well. So contract came up, I was like, well, whatever. Guess she's got to go. But I am handing off, you know, a woman with 70-odd pop to the indies for 3 months. So yeah, there is that. Anyway, hello. This is the State of the Universe / goal setting video. My favourite time of the year. So obviously we're going to go over everything and then set the goals. If you don't care about this, you've already gone into the comments and typed out the goals, but yeah, I will officially open it later on in the episode. But yeah, Mania is done. Took a little bit longer than I thought because I was busy doing work over Mania. I had to work both nights of WrestleMania. And then I got ill. Stricken with a certain illness that took over the world. That I cannot say on YouTube because I will get demonetized. But I think I'm still technically positive, but I feel good enough to speak. So we're here. Slammy Boards pop voting is up, and my headphones have fallen down. Yeah, Slammy Board voting is up. Probably going to keep that for a couple more days. Yeah. I believe that's all of the brief things I had to go over. Again, hope you've enjoyed WrestleMania Night 1 and 2. Fantastic reviews for our 77 rated main event. Still got a 92 because we had an A-list celebrity. It was the same A-list celebrity who bombed in the main event, but oh well. New champion in Stardom. Layla Hirsch. Impact finishes run. Yeah, shit's going down. Rick Booth got injured at WrestleMania. Where have I seen that before? My Boogs only suffered a, whatever, strain. He'll be on Raw, unlike the real Boogs, who unfortunately tore his quad at WrestleMania. That's an oof. Yeah, I guess company wars. Obviously, we're top. We have a monopoly over the wrestling world. Like, yeah. We have 482 million. I believe I've given everybody their post-Mania bonus, unless that didn't save because I did some weird things once. Nah, let's get saved because only Lince and Dexter who aren't happy. And I guess that's fine because they're Lince and Dexter. But yeah, Company Wars. WWE number 1, then NXT, AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, NXT UK, Impact, CMLL, NWA, DDT, Dragon Gate, Sendai Girls, Noah, MLW, BJW, Stardom, AJPW, AAA, 01, IWRG, Crash, MCW, Evolve, and WXW. Where's NXT India? Tiny. It's not even really off the ground yet. It's got Goldust, Guru Raj, and a bunch of regens, and Titus O'Neil down there. But it technically exists because all the people that I want on that show are either released before they became funny memes in the real world or are on the main roster. But yeah, that is the Power... No, not the Power 500, that's Company Wars even. I don't need to go over the Power 500 because that's like an end of year thing that won't have changed. Apparently the top guy who works for me on the Power 500 is Cody. Who's the most popular wrestler in the world right now? Brock Lesnar, then The Rock, then Roman Reigns, then Sasha, then Io, then Bray, then John Cena, then Seth Rollins, then Becky, then Rhea. Nice. There's no point doing the battles, I'm just gonna win them all. Let's look at the roster first. Doesn't matter. I'll get to everything. I don't know why I'm worrying so much about what order to do it in. Let's check Major Stars. Major Stars. Oh, no, I've only clicked male. Hold on, there are female Major Stars. Fiend and Bray Wyatt, World Tag Team Champion. Su Young managing. 93 Pop. He's a Major Star. Just made his return at WrestleMania. One half of the Raw Tag Team Champions alongside Willow. Adam Cole Bebe, for some reason, just exploded in popularity a couple of months ago. Like, what the fuck? I don't remember specifically doing anything with him that would get him this high. But he lost to Kyle O'Reilly. He hit a little bit of a dip. But he's got fucking about 91 star quality. He's fantastic in the ring. Just look at these stats. He's like a made man. Alistair, SmackDown Tag Team Champion. Good overall stats. 87 pop. Just captured the belt at WrestleMania with Brody King. Becky has dropped a little bit in pop. She was at 88, yeah. But not a lot, because it was to Rhea, who's also up here, you can see. Yeah, she's lost the belt, so she's got a whole arc ahead of her. Brock Lesnar, obviously, he's Brock Lesnar, he's going to be up here in this sort of pop. I do need to take Paul Heyman off him. I can do that right this second. There we go. Charlotte, 84 pop. Took a bit of a hit losing to Bianca, I think. But, yeah. Still pretty high. Drew McIntyre, still high despite losing. Edge, still good. He won at WrestleMania over Drew McIntyre. Io remains like the queen of this shit. The best wrestler in the world. John Cena, long may he reign. His career continues after he was victorious. Rhea finally got her moment. Has been capped at 86 for ages. But like, that's a fine number to be capped. It's not like she's capped at 70. That's a fine number to be capped at. And Raw Women's Champion, yeah. Let's see how her reign will go in the next season. This man, the Tribal Chief, on a rampage. 92 pop, beat The Rock at WrestleMania. Sasha's at 93. Retired Mickie James. Managed by Indy. Seth Rollins, 88. Shinsuke at 86. And The Rock at 96. And Xavier Woods at 87. Go on, King. Let's have a look at stars. AJ Lee, I don't really know if she's going to do anything else. I think her thing might be done. Because she only really came back to sort of establish the women's division. But now I feel like I've got it to a point where I've got enough established names. I've got the Horsewomen. I've got Bianca, Rhea, Io, Kyrie, Tegan, Dakota, Tony. All these people. I don't feel like I need AJ around. But whatever. If anything comes up for her, she'll come back. AJ Styles got a win at WrestleMania. He's 81. Andrade, he's like an absolute sick Don. Look at this. He's fantastic. Angel Garza is a star, apparently. The MILF Hunter himself can use that to get himself some pull. I haven't actually given him Dixie, apparently. There we go. Asuka sort of floated for the last couple of months. Bayley just lost at WrestleMania in the tag title match. Bianca got a win. She was capped for a long time at like low 70s, but she appears to have broken that at WrestleMania and is now up here. Big E, World Heavyweight Champion. Bobby Lashley at 80. Bobby Roode is a star. So is Bronson Reed, Buddy Murphy, Cesaro, Coach Thatcher, Damian Priest, Dolph Ziggler, Drew Gulak, Finn Balor, Happy Corbin, Johnny Gargano, Kyrie, Karrion Kross, Keith Lee, Kevin Owens, Kyle O'Reilly, Matt Riddle, Montez Ford, Mustafa Ali, Otis, Pete Dunne, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Sami Zayn, The Miz, Tony Storm, Triple H, Walter, Willow, and Zelina Vega are my stars. I can do well-knowns, but I don't know if I want to go below that, because there might be some people that I don't want to show yet, because I have done some temporary fiddling with the roster ahead of, the next season. Tozawa, Alexa, Dawkins, Apollo, Babatunde, Bad Bunny, Bobby Fish, Cameron Grimes, the new Intercontinental Champion, Candice LeRae, Chad Gable. Cody is apparently well known. It's because his momentum's not that high. Once his momentum goes up, he'll obviously be a star, because look at the pop. Dakota, I think she's popped at 70. Dijakovic, Dominic Mysterio, Elias, Ember Moon, Eric, Eve is apparently still on the roster. Ilya Dragunov, Indy, Swerve, Jacob Fatu, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, John Morrison, Kaylee Ray, Kofi, Kurt Angle, LA Knight, Liv Morgan, Maki, Mia Yim, MVP, Nikki Cross, Omos, Oney, Raquel, Ridge, Roddy, Ronda is on the roster. I was gonna have her debut in the Battle Royal, and I went against it, so I don't even know if I'm ever actually gonna bring her back. But she's here just in case I need her. R-Truth, Ruby, Santos, Scarlett, Shane McMahon, Sheamus, Shotzi, Sonya, Tegan, Tyler Breeze, and Kushida. Championships. We've got our new champions. Andre Battle Royal. I can retire this for another year. Same with the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. Royal Rumble was obviously won by Big E, and I forgot to put the Women's Rumble on the line, but it was won by Rhea Ripley, you know. And then Big E's the World Heavyweight Champion. Roman Reigns still WWE Champion. Cameron Grimes, IC Champ. Fiend and Willow, Raw Tag. Rhea, Alistair and Brody King, Dakota Kai, Braun Breaker, Io and Kyrie. That is the state of the championships. What else do I normally go over on these before I get to the goals, which I'm going to get to in a minute? Don't worry, creative. The Rock, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Seth Rollins, and I'm going to turn The Rock off and John Cena and see what the roster looks like without them on it, because obviously The Rock is not a full-time member of the roster. Neither is Brock Lesnar, but I consider him more of a full-time member than those two, so I'll allow him to stay on there. And I'm calling Sasha Banks. That was an interesting change to make, actually, because next big things: Liv, Desmond, Ilya, and Maki. Hot prospects are Princess Skylar, Liv Morgan, Desmond Troy, Ilya Dragunov, and Utami. Talk the Talk is The Rock, Bray Wyatt, John Cena, Becky, and The Miz. Showstoppers is Seth, Io, Sasha, Cole, and Andrade. The ring generals is Seth, Johnny, Cesaro, Cody, and Sheamus. Who's Hot, Coach Thatcher, Ricochet, Princess Skylar, Pete Dunne, and Marika. What a random selection of people that was. Hidden Gems, these people. So medical. Let's go over medical. Who have we got that's injured? Oh, AJ is on vacation for 6 months. Okay, so I guess we won't be seeing her for 6 months. Alexa's got a car strain she's coming back from. Murphy's leg is still broken for 2 months. Dakota's neck nerve damage she's had for about a year. I believe if you go back to last year's State of the Universe, she just got this, and it's finally nearly gone. Big Jey Uso's concussion is still 7 months away. These two getting pregnant at the same time, but I guess Killer Kelly's more determined to get back than Nikki. Omos, he'll be fine in 1 day. Boog, 6 days. And Zelina, shattered knee. She can't wrestle for 5 months. That's the land of the injury. Is there anyone in developmental that I can't show you? I don't think so. Danger Zone's here. Adam Maxted. Aid Wilson is a manager. Referee. I don't need to read these all out. But yeah, this is the state of developmental. I actually don't think that this has been saving my updates, because I can see some names on here who I moved up that are still down in dev and shouldn't be, because I had already temporarily moved them up to the main roster, which is weird. But I'm just going to scroll through them all so you can see everybody. The state of my NXT. You can pause on anybody you want to really know about. Just so you know who's down here in case you want to book any of them in goals, I guess. Yeah. And speaking of goals, we'll get to them, but I do want to go over the other companies first, because I'm in NXT, and that's reminding me I need to look at the other company's champions, like the NXT champion and shit. There we go. So NXT, their champion, haven't run the Dusty Classic. NXT champion Samoa Joe again. this title history is bad. Look at it: Gargano, Cole, Balor, Cole, Ronnie Hughes, and then Samoa Joe. Ashanti the Adonis is the Cruiserweight champion. He won it from a vacant when I called up Raul Mendoza to be in La Cara de la Sombra. Ari Sterling is still the Cruiserweight champ of the North American champion, even had it since before Survivor Series, because he competed against Drew Gulak and Tyler Breeze. MSK have the belts down here. Sylvana Lucas, whoever she is, she has the NXT Women's title. She beat Emma for it. And the Women's Tag Team Champions are vacant. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay had them, and for some reason dropped them. Do we know why? Are they injured? Is one of them injured? Because I believe they're both still down here. I guess they just said fuck the Iconics then, I guess. AEW, let's have a look at their champions. Pac is the TNT champion. Shida is a two-time AEW Women's Champion. Adam Page has finally won the world title after Kenny Omega dropped it to go play around in politics. And FTR are the Tag Team Champions. It's a good news. Best of the Super Juniors was Hiromu. Ishii won the G1. Ishii is the World Champion. Braun Strowman is the IWGP Intercontinental Champion. Hiromu is still the Junior Heavyweight Champion. Show and Joe, Juice and Finlay. Akam is the US Champion. Jay White is the Openweight. And the Never Six Mans are Robbie Eagle, Show and Joe. Ryu Lee won the New Japan Cup. Ryu Lee and Tiger Mask won Super Junior Tag League, and the World Tag League was won by Bad Luck Fale and Tama Tonga. So now it's time to look at these and check off these ones. Cameron Grimes, push. Okay, so let's start with him. He's the Intercontinental Champion. So I feel like I've pushed him. Yeah. Apollo. He's sort of not been doing much these last couple of months. He's at 70 pop. He had a good run. He challenged for the world title last year, like against Keith Lee when Keith Lee had it. He's also been winning a lot of matches on Heat. But his Raw record is less than stellar. Hey, he's winning stuff. Apollo. He beat Jeff Hardy at SummerSlam. He's back here. He won. He was fighting for the world title with Daniel Bryan and Apollo and Keith Lee. So he's had a bit of a run. He's had a bit of a push. He's at 70 pop. He's doing okay. Apollo's doing good. It's fine. Path of the Dragon, Tozawa 70 pop. Like, this is why they went on that run in the Gauntlet at WrestleMania. Look at what it did to Tozawa. I'm trying to get him up there because I have to. What's Humberto looking like? I actually think Luchasaurus is the least better off out of the three. Now, yeah, he was like the strongest for the longest time, but the Gauntlet run for Tozawa and Humberto really helped them, and maybe they'll be first in line to face Queen and Willow. That would be interesting. But yeah, so Tozawa to 70 pop. Tyler Breeze, major star. I don't think this is possible. Lord knows I've been trying to get Breeze over, but he's capped at 70. So that's like out of my hands. Let's look at like getting more muscular and yeah, but I'm trying to get him to the point where he should be a major star, but the game has said that he's capped at 70. So like I'll leave it on there, but it's sort of not really anything I can do about it at this point. Shanky, I've got 70 pop by 2024. Got over a year to get him there. He's existing. He's off that fucking awful start that he had. He's now sort of in a somewhat respectable level. But yeah, I'll keep that on there. Championship goals: R-Truth 100 time 24/7 champion. We'd hit that, and you'll notice he doesn't have the belt anymore. Tune into Raw to find out why, obviously. Pete Dunne, first English TEW champion. Good old Butch is doing okay over here. He's got 80 pop, he's a star. He's getting primed for a future WWE title run. But obviously nobody English will win the belt before he does, is the point, because he's Big Butch, he's got to win the belt first. As the first English. Got to be the WWE Championship as well, because it's specified WWE Champion. So I'll keep that on there. Dolph Ziggler World Champion. I did the whole Dolph Ziggler angle last year with Roode to sort of try and re-legitimize him. I feel like he's now in a better position where he could nick a world title for like a month, compared to like where he was to start of the save, because he was Dolph Ziggler, and like his first match of the save, Bo Dallas beat him, and that's just, that's Ziggler for you. And yeah, he's 77 pop. I think that might be him capped. Yeah, seems like it. Whenever I see numbers all the same across the board, I just assume they're capped at this point, because the game is capping every single person on my roster. Rated RKO Tag Team Champions. AI generated tag team champions. I don't think I've done this one yet. I made Chad Gable notice. I made Ricochet and Bronson Reed. I made technically the AI made Buddy Murphy and Damian Priest the champions. I put the two in the match, but they weren't supposed to win. But yeah, I've got a couple in dev I've looked at, and I thought, but yeah, I have to keep waiting. Like, is there any down here they made? The game made Pain Game, I guess, Odyssey and Nebo. Is that really the only one down here that the AI generated? Well, oh wait, no, I did know who I have on the roster. The AI made Joseph Connors and Ilya, so I guess they're also an option. John Morrison, Babyface Midcard Champion, sometime this year. He's been sort of chilling, not doing much recently. But Jomo, I've got this guy. I know I've got it. He'll have to take a championship at some point this year. He's still going to stay as a babyface. Regen wrestler, champion by Tour 23. I guess I can call up Big Ronnie. He's probably the best option for it at the minute, unless I do like a women's tag team and call up like DKE. But like the only Regen who actually seems close to getting a call up is Ronnie, because he's 69 pop. That's Morgan actually. Morgan's at 30 odd. I guess I could get away with a women's tag title run. Oh, whatever. We'll have to see. But yeah, I've got my preferred regens down there. The ones that are my guys. NXT wrestler less than 50 star quality. 3-month mid-card title run by Mania 2024. Cameron Grimes has 55 star quality, so he's not going to count. Shit. I thought he was going to be the one when I put the belt on him. I guess someone else would have to take the belt and do that then. Unless Tyler Breeze had it? No, he got 61. Shite. Okay. Leave that with me. That might end up being a regen. I don't know. John Cena, Intercontinental Champion. He didn't retire at WrestleMania. Chad Gable, Midcard Champion. He just was the Tag Team Champion. So there you go. No star mid-card or no star or above can win the mid-card title. This is gonna bite me in the ass in this season. It did last year because I was gonna put the belt on Jacob Fatu for Seth at WrestleMania, but he became a star before I had the chance to put the belt on him. And then I would have been able to put the belt on Seth Rollins anyway because he was a major star. So yeah, that already fucked a couple of plans up. But it's not a time expiring goal. I'll just leave it on there then. Strong O'Reilly to turn on Cole when called up. Technically Cole turned on O'Reilly, but one of them went babyface. Women's Tag Team titles main event of pay-per-view. Stay tuned. New youngest world champion. I'm gonna have to just stick this on a regen at this point. Because obviously Gable Steveson is here, and he's like the guy that I was gonna build up to. But like, I'm okay with having Gable on the roster, but I'm not gonna put the world title on him. It's a very similar situation to what happened last time I picked out a name to be the youngest world champion. So I guess I've got to move on. Maybe third time's the charm. New illegitimate McMahon, big old breeze. He's done that one. Royal Rumble surprise return. I don't think I had anyone good enough to do that with yet, so I'm going to leave that there. If I have any big returns, I'll save them for the Rumble. I had Utami debut there, and I had like the nostalgia pop for like RVD and shit. But yeah, it's I don't. They meant like Edge and like shit, and no, I haven't really got any that big. Otis franchise player is the same situation as Breeze. He's capped, and it's out of my reach because I can't suddenly make him the best unless I release all of my major stars to get him there, and at that point I would rather just take the hit on the goal. Debuting wrestler to go 50-0. The person who will do that I actually already have on the roster. Jacob Fatu, actually, I think nearly came close. He apparently had 7 losses, which... Oh, I need to change to just WWE. He's had 3 losses in here. 1 was at No Way Out, 1 was at WrestleMania, and then there was 1 back here against, like, Titus O'Neil or some shit before, like, I was booking main event seriously. So that one doesn't count. So it's just, like... Let me actually count this. Oh, but it's only 45 wins, I can see, so... Oh, no, this one, they're here. Escobar and Swerve beat... Yeah. So, like, since he got called up, he went 45-0. No. 43-0. Then lost here, won these 2, yeah. But I knew Fatu wasn't the guy I was going to do it with. He was just low-key racking up an undefeated streak. But the guy who I'm not beating, specifically, is already on the roster. And, yeah, he'll probably go 15-0 at some point. 2 wrestlers 30 are under main event at pay-per-view. I don't believe I did that. Becky's over 30, so that doesn't count. But I feel like, with Rhea being the Raw Women's Champion, this is now going to happen soon. Because let me check my females under 30. 29. I've got Utami, I guess I could get her there. Tony, Rhea and Tony, I guess could main event, or Rhea and Sonya Deville, or yeah. So I've got options with Rhea as the champion now, so it's nice. Cena Styles are Lesnar to retire at Mania. Stay tuned. I see this goal here probably made a lot of people think that Team John Cena was losing at WrestleMania, but it never specified which WrestleMania. Legacy gimmicks. I'll pass on their gimmick. This I've had in the back of my mind to save for after Mania, so I'll have to have a good look at that. 2 round generated feuds each month. I was so inconsistent with this that I'm tempted to give myself a punishment, because I did try it like a lot, but there was a lot of times I kept forgetting, and like I'm not sure. Yeah, so I might end up you know, to give myself a hit for that one. Because I'm also kind of like just wanting to try and shake it up a little bit. And like I said in Discord the other day, I can't wait for somebody in Chantron to die. And shit like that. Yeah, so I might just give myself the ding for that, just so I can do one of the punishments to change some shit up. Create a new match type. Big mattress match. Stay tuned. Heel corrupts Babyface faction. This is why Subculture joined House of Black. There we go. Liable loser becomes an underdog face. Cameron Grimes, to the moon. Intercontinental Champion. 60-minute Iron Man match / Iron Woman. Stay tuned. Mask vs. Mask. I have not had the situation for that to arise yet. I guess I'll have to keep it in mind for every time Rey Mysterio has a feud. Change 5 randomized wrestlers finishes. Completely forgot that was a thing. I guess I'll have to do that next season. Big mattress match, there it is. Stay tuned. Jerry, I know you're excited. Book a strap match, again, stay tuned. Regen faction, I haven't had enough, good regens yet to create one. I'm also been a bit hesitant to debut regens in this save so far. But I guess that'll have to change eventually. Change out the pay-per-view schedule. I've done that in my own time, and I'll obviously explain it all once the pay-per-views come. Still trying to create the teams, getting all the teams. And stop saying bitch, I feel like I'm trying. Sorry, Amaru. Theme shows, we haven't done Battle of the Band yet. We haven't done Gulak yet. But that'll be a good time to start some of these regen shit. John Cena Appreciation Night we've done. That was a big part of the WrestleMania build. Ultimate Sacrifice haven't done. We're still doing Holiday Theme. We did the celebrity cameos. I'm going to take it off because we did enough. Differentiate Raw and SmackDown. I'm starting to, but I don't think I've done it enough, so I'm going to keep it on there. Wildcard Tag Tournament and WCW One Night Stand. And then these are the punishments I've got at the minute. So, I am going to fuck about right now and do a punishment for my infrequent use of the random feuds. I'm going to let Discord know that I'm I'm punishing myself and state of the universe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the punishments on the wheel. And spin it. And whichever one it lands on is the one we'll do. I did this voluntarily with Braun Breaker. So I'm actually going to remove that and spin it again because, I did that by choice. And that seems silly to do again because I did it by choice. So is it really a punishment? Okay, major star. Turn 1 major star on each brand. I'll have to do that then. But I will also remove turn 1 major star on each brand off my thingy. Yeah. So stay tuned, I guess, for when I'm gonna say major star, and by major star I mean like if I go onto here, I go major star. I could technically Shinsuke and fucking. I mean like the people I have on my document, on my Excel. I have it ordered. I mean like one of the top 3 on either brand. I don't mean like how the game perceives me to star. Like I'll order my roster once I do the draft, and then like one of the top 3 I'll turn them. Yeah. So yeah, look forward to unexpected heel or face turns, I guess. And that was everybody's favourite part. New goal submission is now officially open. Again, like I normally say, I don't like to take this person wins the Royal Rumble, this person wins Money in the Bank, this person wins King of the Ring, or whatever, because that limits the enjoyment of those specific matches / tournaments. And I'd rather, if I say, oh, you've got to book fucking Cameron Grimes to win the 2023 Royal Rumble, then okay, then there's no point in me booking the Rumble like really cool because you know who's winning it. So like that's my thing on that. I'm also a bit hesitant on just taking straight up make this person world champion, because I don't want too many of those. But if you really can't think of anything else, then I guess drop one. But try and be fun with them, and try and be funny, I guess, because I've done 2 years of this at this point. So if you say something stupid, I'm more likely to accept it at this point. Because this is the least prepared I've been for a series since after Mania. Like after the first Mania, I had a lot of shit penciled in. I've got a couple of stuff in, but I'm kind of sort of going in blind as of right now. So I'm pretty much open to whatever goals, and also leave punishments for if I fail them, because as we've seen here, I do them. And if I decide to just say, you know what, I'm not making Dolph Ziggler world champion, I will take the goal off and spin a punishment. In fact, let's do another one. Fuck it. I'm feeling raunchy today. Let's do another. Let's take one of these off. Should I take off Otis franchise player because that's not physically possible, and then spin a forfeit? I really want to take off Dolph Ziggler world champion, but I know that would make a certain person very angry. You know what? I'm going to take off new youngest world champion, because I can't be dealing with that sort of shit anymore. Because every time I pick, I don't want to make it a regen, because I don't want to push like one of my OCs to the top right away. But all the real people I'm picking for it, I don't want to end up putting the world title on them. So I'll get it off and I'll spin a... Aha! So along with the 2 random... It was 2 turns, I believe. I can go back and watch it back. Yeah, 2 random turns. I've also got to injure a major star for 6 months. Fuck it, we'll put Balor. So this is the full board of people up for injury. AJ. I guess I'll just give him a 6-month vacation. He's gone. Yeah, there we go. AJ Styles injured 6 months. So yeah, don't forget to leave your goals because that could happen again. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you for either the tier list video or the what plans that almost happened, or the Slammies, which I don't think I'll actually be. No, I'll do narrate over that, yeah. But yeah, don't forget to vote on the Slammies, leave your goals, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.